Hey guys, so I want to answer a question that I get a lot, and that is how much will it cost to buy my first home? So I put together this total cost analysis that breaks down three scenarios, first being renting, and then the other two are purchasing a home at $300,000 using FHA financing versus conventional financing. So the first thing I want to point out is that this is looking at a similar property for either case, renting or buying. If we're looking at, call it a three-bedroom, two-bathroom home, renting for about $2,200 a month, versus that same property might be worth about $300,000 in today's market. So the overall cash to close is more than just this down payment of 3.5% down or 3% down if you're going conventionally. So let me scroll down here. It's going to be somewhere around these numbers down here. So the total cash to close has two parts. It has the down payment and then it has the closing costs. And the closing costs include things like the title search, one full year of homeowners insurance. It includes setting up escrow accounts and some other fees. Reach out and I will give you an itemized breakdown of all these different fees. But I really just want to point out here that it's going to be more than just that original down payment percent that you hear thrown around a lot, right? The 3% down or the 3.5% down. The other thing I want to point out is the total payments for a home, depending on your situation, the home price, all that, could be more favorable than renting. So these two highlighted monthly payments for each of these scenarios are including the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and then the mortgage insurance as well. There's two different types for FHA versus conventional, but the long story short is that they're both in here. But then when you go to look at the net monthly payment here, you're looking at even less, and you might be, okay, why is this less? Well, it's actually reducing these two amounts here, this 375 and 366, because that's the principal paid, which means you now have that equity in the home. It's like putting your money into a piggy bank or a savings account for later. And for later means whenever you go to sell that home in the future or refinance, that's money that you have invested into your home. So looking at the net monthly payment, we are in a much more favorable position than if you're renting. So these are the differences there, including that principal payment. The one thing I want to point out on the right here is going to be the rent versus principal paid in 60 months. So 5 years worth of renting. If you were to buy now versus renting, you would have saved yourself $145,000 in rental payments. That's including about a 5% increase in rent each year. We know this year or lately it's been much more than that, but this is the difference between buying and renting. And like I was saying, that piggy bank or the savings account that you're putting your money into is your principal paid. So over 5 years, you're looking at about a $25,000 difference over renting. And then the big thing, the reason a lot of people say that buying helps generate generational wealth sometimes is because you're continuing to get your principal pay down, right? You're paying down your loan amount. Your home is, in most situations, increasing in value, continuing to grow your equity. And over 10 years, you're about $165 to $169,000 in a better position than if you were to rent for these 10 years. So I hope this helped. Reach out to me and I can go down and go through the details with you for your specific situation. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.